Vintage recipes, stories, meals with memories with Chef Kiki. The first time I remember eating rhubarb pie, I was a little girl visiting England with my mother. We had gone round to stay with my Uncle Bill and Auntie Isa. The kitchen was in the back of the house, leading out to my aunt's neatly tailored garden. Among the rows of assorted vegetables in the deep and narrow yard, we picked the crisp stalks of rhubarb, which looked like red celery to me. We each took a good bundle into the house with us. Even though it was early summer, there was a cool dampness in the air that made the warmth of the tiny kitchen welcoming. Auntie went about preparing a buttery pie crust, while she had me wash the long, ruby stalks and then pat each one dry. By the time I had finished, she had one perfectly crimped crust in an old tin pie plate, chilling in the ice box, and another rolled out on the countertop, waiting patiently. Before Auntie Isa assembled the pie, we stopped for a sweet cup of tea, infused with sugar cubes and thick top cream. Auntie would later whisk up the rest of that cream to garnish each slice of warm pie with a delightful dollop. I sipped my tea and became an audience of one as my aunt unknowingly entertained me with her skillful pie-making. The clickety-clack of the worn rolling pin against the countertop, the monotonic chopping of the raw stalks combined with the soft rolling of the teapot on the low fire, all trailed together, sending a perfectly pitched culinary hum around the room. I was captivated by the rhythm of the task. The scene conjured the same feelings in me as when at home in my mother's kitchen. There is a calming energy that flows when a person is immersed in an undertaking of love, and I felt the connection as my aunt effortlessly swirled the top layer of crust atop the plump pile of scarlet-colored sweetness. That evening when my aunt served dessert, it was no longer just a pie, but a piece of her and I, and that moment in time. Food has a way of doing that, connecting you to all your senses and imprinting itself upon your memory. Till this day, every time I lift my fork to take the season's first bite of cherry red rhubarb, I think of my auntie on that damp summer day so long ago.